Greetings everyone, this is AshrayaSharma. In this project, I will be discussing about the extension of the last assessment project to the more inclusive direction and also improving the existing design which was based on the last assessment. But first of all, I'll be explaining to you the current concept. So the current concept was focusing on sharing the emotions through colors via ring, and when you are sitting at the long distances, you can select the contacts and the emotions on your phone, and that particular emotion can be seen on the other person's rings. But while receiving the feedback of this particular concept, I got to know that uh, that there are too many interaction points, and if I have to use these many interaction points, I would simply use the mobile app like WhatsApp or the other messenger apps for that. So this was not working, and thus I've created the modifications accordingly. But before that, I've redefined the problem space. How might we provide a communication system through CaRing which helps visually impaired individuals living at distance from their relatives and friends who stay in constant emotional contact? This will be focusing on improved design and also the inclusive design. So our main persona is like you're an international student, and if you have a poor vision, and if you are staying away from your friends and families, you cannot use the colors on the ring. So what other options can be included in that particular ring so that all people can use it fairly? So I've used Adobe XD for the app testing and direct experience storyboards and experience prototyping for the ring experiences. So our first modification was totally focused on the app installation and nothing else. So we have just kept the app for the installation and setup process. And when you're done, you're paired, you're good to go, and the screen-based system will be telling you that by the nickname on that okay, the red is appearing and the mom is written on it, so mom is sad. The main functionality was on the ring now, reduced to, and the app usability is reduced. So the second modification was totally based on the persona which I discussed about, like if you have a poor vision and if you're situated at a longer distance from your family and friends. So I've included a talk back system with a mic vibration mode. Whenever someone is sending you their feelings, it will be vibrating, so you can listen to it whenever you are pressing the button of the whenever you're pressing the upper button, you can listen to the ring, as you can see in the storyboard, and both the buttons are used for sending your emotions through and through. But the feedback was, if I'm very busy, this vibration mode will be frustrating me. How can I make sure how can I make sure it's not on the vibration? So I updated it to the modification 3, in which a message tone will be there and the manual operation will be there for selecting the feelings, because you are not always dependent on the automatic reading of the ring if it can read your feelings or not. So the notification tone will allow to notify the user, and by pressing the two buttons, after pressing the lower buttons multiple times, they will allow you to select the multiple feelings. Then you can tap on the two buttons and the feelings can be sent directly to the second user. And finally, the modification 4, that is that was based on the other feedback. The last feedback was to if I'm not available for them, and if I'm very busy, I do not want to hear the message ring or the message tone, what can I do? So I've updated it with the dial on the ring. If you are turning that dial to the extreme left, you are deactivating the ring and you're lowering the volume, and if you are doing the vice versa to the right, you're increasing the volume and activating the ring. And on that, I received the feedback though that the ring is somehow working as per my needs, which I'll feel comfortable. So this was my the last modification, but I'm sure that these modifications will go on and on. So what this design would do, the most common usability will provide the extra features to the normal users as well. Interaction points are reduced and mainly focus on the ring. Keep your closed ones in the constant touch, and the scope for improvement is to make the important addition for the, just like to the watch, like enhancing the screen features and all. But mainly what we do is to bring the closed ones more close. And in fact, this design will be useful for the normal users as well. So this is my overall design, and I present to you CaRing. Thank you.